Morning. What are we doing? It's 6:30 in the morning, getting ready to head on out. We've got the lapierre out today, probably final ride of the year. Heading out towards Norwich way, loop round by the coast, should be about 220 kilometres. So last big hurrah before the weather starts to come in and winter riding comes in full force. So it's about 6:30 in the morning. I hate the mornings, now coming in dark, you don't really want to get up. So this is definitely needed this morning. Gonna struggle today, but come along for the ride. We're gonna head on out and see how we get on.
We've had the Formula 1 on, so we've had the qualifying for Suzuka. Fernando Alonso once again into Q3. That's where it ended. But Q3 World Championship is all that matters. A bit like the Faker National, some would say. Some people think, National Road Race or the Grand Prix victory is the one that counts, but bollocks. It's all about the Q3 World Championships. And Fernando Alonso is the only driver to have made it into every session this year, so winning! Right, onwards, and we'll see you when we get to Norwich. So we've just come up to Wisdenset Sugar Meat Factory, or Sugar, I think it's British Sugar they do, or something like that. And it just reminded me that last weekend, Morris, right with that, you'll see him at the end of the video, kindly informed us that he didn't have any go-go juice for his bottles. So I think he said he Googled or he read somewhere, but he basically ended up with icing sugar in his bottles for the race. So I just want to take a minute and just hope that 6 days later his teeth have made it, he hasn't lost it, or if his teeth are after there, what cake is he baked? Because that must be clammy as anything. I think he said he went through half a pack of icing sugar across the bottles or something like that. So, no, thank you. We've just come off the Watton to Norwich road. It's one of my favourite sort of roads. You go through Hingham and it's always really fast. I don't know if it's downhill or I've just been very lucky with tailwind, but it's always one of my favourite roads. So yeah, we're now heading into Norwich. We are 103k in, just ticked over the 3 hour mark. So yeah, 34.4 to 21.5 mile an hour average. I dare say the wind's been very favourable, unfortunately, so I'm not looking forward to the return leg. It's going to be a bit of an out and back, but loop round, but a bit of a headwind back, which I'm not looking forward to. So the big challenge right now is 10:11. I don't know exactly, but in my head I've forgotten if it's 10:30 or 11 from McDonald's. Just had to let the car go by. Be a good citizen and all that jazz. So back to the main important thing. I've forgotten if McDonald's breakfast is 10:30 or 11, but I think I'm probably about 10 minutes from McDonald's, and I've convinced myself that it's needed today. So I'm going to treat myself to a McDonald's at breakfast if I can get there in time. Little fuel, coffee, and then back. We're over halfway it'll be, so kind of tick it down and get it done. So let's hope, fingers are crossed. I need that brekkie. Good news. It's bloody open.
I came and I was like, I don't know why I said yes. It was terrible. And even at around that.
Best news of the day, we have made it to McDonald's before the breakfast closed off. 107k in. It's about 219 watt average, so it's not been too bad. 130 beats per minute, so pretty chill. But the one that got me, I haven't felt too cold today, but apparently the average has been 9.6 degrees. I mean, the sun's out. Where the bloody hell was summer gone? I don't really feel like it's started. I mean, the sun's there, but it's definitely not warm, so I'm hoping I'm going to find the motivation when we leave here to get going in. But I could just stay here, phone Marley to come and get me, get some more breakfast in, and love life. So it's maybe the end, it's maybe the halfway point. We'll find out in a little while. 41k in, about 4 hours 15 minutes, so time is ticking by quite well. The wind is definitely a little bit more headwind, so it's a bit of a sloggo, but we're doing it. I just wish wind could follow us around. Could you imagine the ride if the wind was just towering the whole way? Like, whoa! Sheer beauty. I've got a slight change to the route, so I'm in between Reetham and Fakenham. I was going to go kind of from Norwich northbound up towards a place called Sheringham, and just outside Sheringham is a place called Beacon Hill, and it's I think it's the longest or tallest. It's basically the biggest hill in Norfolk, so I was planning on going to take that on, but then for Norfolk it's not much of a hill, but I'm on Norfolk recording today. But slight change, the legs kind of said no bueno. And the last thing I wanted is to be 60k out from home with the legs saying no bueno. So we kind of changed it, kept the route a bit more inland. So I said we're now coming up to Fakenham, probably about 10k from Fakenham. And then we can see where we are from there, maybe Loop, North Creek, Hunstanton sort of direction. But yeah, well on for over a 200k ride still. And yeah, feeling alright. Up. Just over 176k, about 5 hours and just 20, so all is going well. We're on the homeward stretch. We've got Macedon just coming through kind of Cobham area. Then we've got King's Lynn and home. So I think we're going to be about an hour from here. So we should quite comfortably be able to tick over 200k. So I think we'll be about 210k. Starting to feel it in my legs. Standard large, not really fueled that well, but the McDonald's did help. So yeah, let's keep the legs going, tick on up, count the miles off, and we'll be home in no time.
back. We made it. Starting to feel it towards the end, to be fair. My left hammy was a little bit tight from football. So yeah, I got to stage, I was starting to count the miles down, but oh, we're done. 207 kilometers, 6 hours 23 in the saddle, 32.4k an hour. So the wind wasn't too bad actually. I thought, I said, on the way out, I think I averaged like 33.6k an hour or something like that. So it was quite quick there, and I was like, oh, this can be a slog of a journey back. But actually, it turned out not to be too bad. So, yeah, I'll take that. Whether it's just sheltered or not, I'm not sure, but we'll definitely take that. So 215 watts average. Oh yeah, it's a good last hurrah for the lapierre before it's tucked away for winter. Race bike tucked on. Yeah, feel good. Pleased to be done. Not sure we're doing any inspired to any miles. I think that's the biggest ride of the year actually, to be fair. Pleased to be done, pleased to be done. So I think it's now time to go and stuff my face with a lot of food. Rookie mistake, I'm always prone to not eating enough. So I thought for this 6 hours 20, as I said, one gel and a McDonald's breakfast was sufficient. But as one thing to do for next year is improve my eating, because I said to get around like that feeling okay is one of those ones is I'm constantly on a depleting sort of energy curve. So if I can make sure to eat well, fuel well during a ride, I'll be much better. So pinky promise, I will eat better for 2024. Right, over and out. It's time to go and stuff my face with as many calories as I can find in our cupboards.